Crawling in my skin! These wounds, they will not heal! Fear is nothing! You never ask a girl what she's thinking, Seiji. Hello, I legitimately have no idea what happened last time. It's been like a week since I recorded the last episode. Since then, I've had school. I really haven't had that much free time. Now, when I say I haven't had that much free time, it's not like I've been busy 24/7. You've got to realize YouTube isn't priority one whenever I get free time, so it's not like I'm like, oh man, I have a couple hours. I'm gonna edit a Sakura Santa. I mean, Spirit Beach. I wonder if you could make I wonder when they're gonna get to the point where you could make like a full sentence with all of the words that they use in the titles. So like, Angel Santa went to the Spirit Beach. And Clicker, she'll let you know in her own way. Wink, wink, nudge. Now, what is that supposed to mean? I say. I am evidently completely oblivious, like even worse. What? Is there something I'm supposed to pick up on? You know, you're supposed to. I know what I'm gonna pick up. This cup full of refreshing water. Okay, so are you gonna get in now? Only if you're going to be there too. You can't see the volume going down. You can't see it. And it's gone. Now you really can't see it. Don't worry, I'll be right here. Wait a minute, what do you mean right here? Here is in, like, this location on the beach right here? Because if you say that you're going into the water, you can't stay here. Because here is not in the water. Okay. Cautiously, she dabbles her toes again. Dabbles? What? Step by awkward step, she lets the water come up to her thighs. This is kinda nice. Isn't it? I've always loved this beach. There's no one around here no matter what time of day it is. Because I killed them all. Confusing what is real. Well, I prefer places without crowds. So this is just for me. She actually lets a smile form on her face. That smile has been there for, let's see, quite a few lines. It's really rare to actually see a Yumi smile, so I'm really surprised. Most of the time, she's either blushing or pouting. I don't know why. If only there was some sort of word to describe somebody who liked you secretly but sort of acted angry around you as if they didn't appreciate your presence. She dives under the water before I can stop her. Are you sure? This doesn't look like she's under the water. Still nothing I have to censor, thankfully. That's less work on my end. It's not really hard or anything, but it's like 10 minutes per censored image. Cause I gotta get the Corys into house. I gotta open up the Photoshop Liquify tool, and I have to distort Corey's face to fit the shape of whatever the frick I'm trying to censor. It's a very intricate process. If anything goes wrong, I'll be able to pull her back to the surface with no trouble at all. After a few seconds and a lot of flailing, she re-emerges, her soaked clothes clinging to her chest. She looks kind of unhappy about the experience. She just looks like, what look is that on her face? I have no idea. It's like she's sad, angry, and just confused about what she's supposed to be feeling at the same time. What is this? This water tastes awful. That's because it's got salt and animal debris in it, you dungle. It's seawater, of course it tastes awful. Don't tell me you swallowed some while you were down there. Hey, I told you I don't know how to swim, idiot. Well, step one in swimming, don't swallow the beach water. She pouts grumpily, as if you can pout any other way. Didn't you see how I was struggling there? It's true, she was flailing around like a fish out of water. Not that I'd be willing to tell her that, though. I tried to open my eyes to see where the bottom was, and look what happened. This is also the first time I've ever been to a beach. Really? Like, I mean, I don't really swim, and I go to the beach whenever, you know, whenever there's a situation where I can go to the beach. It's not something that I do. It's just usually whenever we're in a situation where we can go to the beach, there are other people there who have lives, and they're all like, oh, let's go to the beach! And then I'm like, I have no skin pigment. I'll burn. And then I go there, and then I get a second-degree burn on my shoulders. Because I'm so white! It's her first time at a beach, too? Oh. Has she never been interested in the ocean before? To me, the sea is almost as interesting as space. Almost. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't know you haven't been to a beach before. How didn't I know that about Ayumi after all this time? It's funny how you think you know people, but then it turns out they secretly worship Stalin in their basement. Then you realize, spelled with an S, just how little you do know about them. Why haven't you ever gone to the beach before, Ayumi?
I never got the chance to. You know what it's like with my parents, don't you? We never really went away from home for holidays. Every time I'd be all like, Mom, can I go to Grandma's house for the holidays? And she'd be all like, nope, back into the Stalin basement with you. Dig up some potatoes for me, sweetie.
Oh, her parents. They're always busy. She spent most of her free time with Momoko and I. All three of us were always having adventures together, far away from home. Please forget that I asked. We're here to have fun. Now, and that's the important thing. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for nothing. That's the end of the acronym. I haven't given it much thought.
Well, the beach is kinda nice, I guess. It would be better if I knew how to swim.
I'm guessing she didn't bring it up earlier because it was embarrassing for her. Try to have fun as best as you can. Remember, I'm here if you get into Tarabaru.
Thank you, Seiji.
Her face turns red again. Again, this doesn't even warrant like an overlay on top of the screen. Like seriously, this game engine that they're working in, it has text, it has people on a screen that you can occasionally reposition, and it has a background, and that's it. It's like, I mean, honestly, this is probably more efficient than Fallout 3's engine, but still. I'm just gonna have to ignore it at this point. There's no way I can work out why she does that.
Just a question. What do you do for fun in the ocean if you can't swim?
There's plenty of things you can do, including... What the hell do you do in the ocean? I just sort of... I don't know about you guys. I just sort of bounce around with the waves. Like, if there's a wave coming up, I'll be all like, yeah, and I jump up, and it's all like, ooh. And that's fun, but there isn't really anything you can do. Like, hey, you two, you finally got in. Momoko bounds over to us, passing through the water as gracefully as a mermaid would, but with feet. It really is quite a sight. She's a complete natural when it comes to swimingu. I'm surprised she hasn't tried to enter any competitions at school, da-da-da. What made you decide to get in, Ayumi? We both know the We both know the problem you have with water.
It's fine. Seiji knows Bokuwa can't swim. I just said whatever.
Why don't I teach you then?
Teach me? You'd teach me how to swim?
Well, I mean, yeah, like, you act like it's a big deal. I could do that if you like. Oh, that sounds like fun. Don't you think, Ayumi? She lets out an audible sigh. Audible.com, where you can download books and shit. I don't...
Well, I guess I could tolerate this water rat for a while.
What? Oh, you mean me? Jesus. Poor form, Ayumi. Always so haugate, Ayumi. So full of pre-day. I'm amazed that she ever has awkward moments at all.
Well, I can't teach you
Oh, well, I can't teach... Oh my god, they actually... Whoa. Whoa, did they draw a unique image for this situation? Are you sure? Are you sure they did? I don't know, man. This is pretty advanced stuff right here. Can't teach you in just a day.
I don't care, just as long as it's you teaching me, not that I care or anything.
Why would it matter if it's me teaching you or someone else?
It does matter, idiot! So just teach me how to swim.
Okay, okay. Step 1. Be less dense than water. That actually is the first step. When your muscles tense up, the density goes up. It doesn't affect it all that much, but for whatever reason, that affects how buoyant you are. Actually, does it? Hold on, let me look this up. Does tensing your muscles make you sink? Why do tense muscles make the body sink, or do they? TotalImmersion.net. Oh. Interesting. It doesn't make you sink, but you do become a little less buoyant. So, yeah. There's no need to yell. I gave her the most basic lessons I can remember from how I was young. Step 1, get in the water. Step 2, don't sink. Like I said, humans are less dense than water, so it's not hard. She picks up on them pretty quickly, but I still think it's going to take her some time to really become a strong swimmer. Especially since she's just standing here on the beach staring at me. She's not actually in the water.
I see, it's really that simple?
Well, not really. There's more to it than that. But you should at least be able to not flail around like you did before.
I wasn't flailing. Don't use language which makes me sound like I'm a fish.
That was a really verbose way of saying that. She doesn't look too happy now.
I want a drink. I'm over swimming. Let me go get some of that vodka.
Momoko comes bounding out of the water. Hey, you two. I have to agree with Ayumi. She has an uncanny ability to hear when people are talking about food. We weren't! Literally! She said drinks, and that's it! What? What? I guess that is an uncanny ability, because it's not right. It's not... Seiji, do you know anywhere we can go for drinks and snacks? I know just the place, actually. It should be just a short walk away.
Good, I'm pretty tired at the moment.
I guess learning how to swim would be a really tiring experience for her. Come on, then. I'll show you where it is. Lead the way, Seiji.
I hope he doesn't daydream while we're walking and get us lost.
She really doesn't have any faith in Jesus, does she? Da-da. 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 That transition, though. Bonito Shack! They have, cold drinks! Ice cream! That's it. The same little shack by the sea. Well, it would do good business here, so it's really not a... Wait. How would it do good business if you just said earlier that nobody comes here? Either way, I'm glad it's here. I wonder if they still sell the same snacks that I used to get when I was last here. Ground control to Major Seiji! Don't drift away on us right now. Oh, sorry, I was just reminiscing about this. David Bowie died, by the way. It's really sad. If they still do their homemade ice cream, we'll definitely have to try it. Or should I say, Shack-made ice cream. Am I right? It sounds like a great idea, Seiji. I'm more in the mood for a drink, though. If you know what I'm saying, wink. I'm an alcoholic. I need help. I need help. I have an AA meeting planned. I'm gonna meet with some of the other girls, and then we're gonna, I don't know, what the frick do you do when you go to an AA meeting? What is that? You shoot down aircraft?
So am I.
Where's your clothing, Ayumi?
I'm letting it dry off.
Ayumi seems to be contemplating on something. I'm not sure on is necessary there, but I honestly can't say whether or not that's explicitly incorrect. I want to say it's incorrect, but whatever.
So, this is the legendary shack I've heard so much about from Seiji.
I'm surprised she didn't call me an idiot. Her mood must be a lot better than usual. She seems to be inspecting it, looking over every tiny detail.
It's a shack. It sells food.
Every tiny detail.
I'm not seeing what's so amazing about it.
Well, she doesn't look impressed. Momoko doesn't let her spoil the mood. Now, Ayumi, I'm sure Seiji wouldn't recommend it without a reason. Is there a third girl, or is it just these two? That's what I'm wondering. There are, I mean, like I've seen some of the other Sakura games, there's usually more than two. Whatever. A cold drink is a cold drink no matter where it's from. Unless it's from some, I don't know, if it's like from Volcano Island or some crap like that. It might be, you know, like room temperature. But the people there don't know that it's room temperature because they're all like, it's colder than the volcano, so it's yeah. Exactly. I know you're both really thirsty after today.
It better not be too fattening. Too much sugar really ruins my figure.
You seem worried about your figure lately.
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? We're not talking about it, you bungle. Well, you were just so shy about putting on that swimsuit. You look good, Ayumi. You should stop worrying.
Thank you. So are you saying that you've been looking at me in this swimsuit with your eyes or something?
Not really, no. That would be impolite, wouldn't it? Don't girls hate it when guys stare at them that way? A heavy sigh escapes from her lips. That's not the face of somebody who's sighing.
Just forget about it, okay? Just forget about it. Anyways, Idjit, are you gonna just stand there? Are you just gonna stand there, or are we going to get a drink?
All right. I'm really glad Momoko was there. It looked like Ayumi was going to murder me just then. I just don't get it at all. Thought my dogs were barking. It was nothing. Aren't I doing the polite thing by her? What? Does she actually want me to be staring at her that way? Evidently. I don't know, these two have never shared their inner thoughts with me. Whatever their thought process is going on in their heads, I have no clue about it. We quickly get settled onto a table and order our food. We like sit on the table and then Ayumi's all like,
yo, give me a drink.
And then Momoko's just sort of sitting there. She's had this face the entire time. You know what that face reminds me of? Here. I'm gonna bring up a picture. Exactly the same. Okay, maybe not exactly the same. It arrives quickly and it's enough to brighten Ayumi's mood. What? Why does Momoko look so different up close? I guess not too different, but I don't know, her eyes seem closer together. Whatever. What a nice little shack. Momoko's face is as bright as the sun itself. She's right, though. The atmosphere of this shack is the same as it's always been. Like there's some sort of dead person in there. I've longed to visit it again, just to enjoy a nice snack while listening to the sea.
It looks like you were right about this place, Seiji.
You're welcome. Anything for my two best friends. Yeah, friends. Yeah.
Friends. Yeah. We really have been friends for such a long time. Ever since we've known each other, it's just been us three. Just like our friendship, one thing remains certain. The gravitational constant. What the hell was it? It's like 6.31 times 10 to the negative 13th. 6.673 times 10 to the negative 11th. Look, I was only off by 2 orders of magnitude, okay?
What's that?
That you're a daydreaming Idjit.
Oh, well, I'm happy with being an Idjit then. Hey, Seiji. Yeah. I'm just wondering, have you ever, Have I ever what? Have you ever had a crush on someone? Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream where you would be the, where you would, in theory, where you would,